Hey, so we're back in the shop. I got something special for you. You know me. I'm gonna bring you the most interesting stuff I can and let you see what it is to live Florida man life. And here today we got deck over. Now a deck over boat is, as you see, an all aluminum hull, sheet metal, riveted all together. It's got the superstructure up underneath of it, holding it all together. And look at that. Those will be closed up, so it'll be all completely flat. It's got some holes in the back. Those will be screwed down, sort of like any other boat. And yeah, this thing is almost impossible to sink. If you're gonna sink it, it's because you rolled it. It's because you let the side dip and it came on over. These things really neat. So I replaced a few rivets last night. Here. The tails got nailed over whenever whoever put it back together. I think they did a repair on it. But whoever did it, they got a little sloppy when they got down to this section. Maybe they got a little too far in the old grandpa's cough syrup, you know what I'm saying? And they got a little sloppy with these rivets, but it was, good enough for them to go home. But we're gonna fix it, or I did fix it. I got those rivets straightened out. But right here, see that? I'm gonna pop a few rivets in right there and there and hold it down. There's a rib right that runs across here that stiffens it up. I don't know why they didn't just pop the rivets in there whenever they were building it. If I had to guess, they were probably supposed to. And then, like I said, old grandpa's cough syrup. So yeah, this is Clint's boat. Clint, you might remember from maybe my race boat video when I was working on Time in the magazine for the race boat. He was the fella, the red beard, the nice, beautiful mullet. Oh, yeah. So that's gonna be his boat. He's getting it all together. He's gonna be out there riding with us, having a good old time. And what's that? Oh, see that out in the background? Let's go check it out. He's been working on his engine. Now, Clint knows more about airboats than I do when it comes to this section, when it comes to like all of it really. But yeah, so he's putting his engine together, looking real nice. Automotive gloss black, silver. Look at these manifolds. The spark arrestor is incorporated into the collector. Those are real nice. I like them. Now, you don't need, by the law, you don't need a muffler on an airboat, but you do need a spark arrestor because they don't want these sparks coming, or the flame coming out of the exhaust going back up into the carburetor. So that's why you need a spark arrestor. But before that, we didn't run any spark arrestors. We just run flex pipe back out along the side of the boat and right out. And you'd have a nice blue flame coming out of the back of the boat. At night, it looked really cool. You could just see blue flame coming right out the back. So yeah, Clint's boat's coming along really nice. Engine stand, sitting on our engine stand, professionally made engine stands. Papa made those at the school. And then here's another one. This here's the hardest part of this engine stand, making this. If you got a CNC machine, it'd be really easy. But if I was making an engine stand, what I would do is I'd pop the prop off and use that as a template for making my engine stand, the receiver side of the engine stand. Yeah, that's what I would do. All right, so let's get to work. I got a few rivets to drill, or a few rivets to drive in here, and then we're gonna call it a day. I wanna get all the riveting done because this thing's gonna get painted silver. It's gonna get painted silver, just like this here. So it's all gonna look really nice. All right, so let's get to work. right, so last night I got up underneath of it, sighted out where the stringer was that I want to tie into, and I dotted it. There's two little black dots right here. So I was just double checking my alignment and the spacing because I just eyeballed it last night with the unmarked side of the scale. We're 28 inches across here, so that's 2 less than 30. So I'm at 9 and 19. It's pretty good spacing. I'm not going to worry about it any more than that. Yeah. So providing I don't miss my rib, everything's fine. Just about right in the center of it. So to be an efficient mechanic, what you're going to go for is piling like jobs and getting them all done together, like drilling. I'm going to go over there and drill, then coming back, placing rivets, bucking rivets, placing rivets, bucking rivets. You don't want to drill, buck a rivet, jump over there, drill, buck a rivet, come back over here, drill, buck a rivet. See what I'm saying? It staggers the work and it doesn't streamline it. So what you want to do is streamline everything, get everything together that you're going to do it like jobs and get it all together. That way one job feeds into the next job and it goes a little smoother. Your mind can comprehend what you're doing, and yeah, it just helps move you along faster. All right, so let's hop over here and do some more. Moved it over about 1 inch to match the other side. Mosquitoes. Now my target up underneath is pretty big. It's like 1.5 inches wide. If it was smaller, I could always back drill, come up through the bottom. But since my target is so darn big, I felt just fine coming at it from this side. Good. Tis good. All right. Let's get that air hose out here. Alright, so I think I'm done drilling, but I'm going to leave it out because if I take the time to put it away, I might mess one of these up. It'll increase the chances of me messing one of these up, and I'll have to drill it out. I don't know why, that's science. Don't question it. That rivet's too short. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the rivet in, feeling from the bottom side, and I can just tell by the feel of the length if it's right or wrong. There's your rivets. This one was the length I went with first. It was too short, so we go up one size. to the next length rivet. And these here are just reminders, visual reminders. Like when I'm doing a job, I'm using the yellow rivets, I'm using the green rivets, I'm using too short of the yellow rivets, so it'd be 1, 2. I'm using these rivets, and so I'll move them around, but yeah. Bucking bar, very important. The heavier the bucking bar, the better, because the bucking bar is going to be like this. The gun's going to be running, bucking the rivet, and the bucking bar is going to be squashing the other side to make you a nice good shop head, bucktail, whatever you want to call it. This is a tungsten bucking bar. Tungsten is like the most dense material that you can get. So yeah, most bucking bars are steel. This one's tungsten. I love it. If you're doing a lot of riveting at your work, get a tungsten bucking bar. You will not regret it. Unless somebody steals it. Then you might regret it. And I'm just going by feel. Feel the backside to see if I've got it drove enough. Good. Other side. Thankfully, I've never swallowed a rivet yet. That one doesn't feel right. Might be taking that one back out. Mirror. Oh, mirror. Take a peek. Yeah. That's why you don't put the drill away. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that one out. Much better. Can't have my name associated with shit work. Just can't happen. Alright. I'm gonna change out these tips because we're in my dad's shop now. I'm a workshop. we use a different tip. It's aggravating as shit. Why did they make different tips? There should be a government air chuck tip buyback program. The government should go around, buy back all the tips except one. That will solve all the confusion. I realized we're running different tips whenever I brought all my little die grinders home, because I got a handful of different die grinders with different setups on each one of them, because I don't like changing the stuff I got set in the die grinder. I just grab a different die grinder. It's much more efficient. Alright, so that's it. 4 little rivets and I'm done. Let's check it out from the inside. Ready? Down periscope. There they are. There they are. So we're looking there and there. So that's it. Clint's engine is coming along really good. He's going to bring the metal work back over. We're going to set up the camera, put it on a time lapse, get us putting it all back together. It's going to look real nice. Tune in for that. Today is Friday. I'm trying to ride this weekend. If you're out there Sunday, you might run into me. Yeah, Clint's gonna have a really nice boat. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this deck over and maybe driving it just a little bit, seeing how it feels. I've never driven a deck over, so I don't know. And he's only setting this up as a 2-seater. I asked him why only a 2-seater. You gotta take somebody other than just your local mud cricket. He says, no, 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 no. Just the mud cricket, that's all you wanna take. You get too many seats, too many people want to come. I like people. I'm a people person, I'm a people pleaser. So that's it. Pack up, get to work. All right, so if you got any questions, comments, or anything, don't forget to put it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell. Catch me next time. We'll see you out there. Florida Man Rides. I am Michael Bowen.